When I read the original script, the story was just, I read it like a book. I could not stop turning the pages. I love the character and everything he goes through in the story. He changes a lot. Overall, it was a challenging role for me, and that's what I wanted to do next. It was physically challenging, but also emotionally challenging. Abduction is about a high schooler, normal high schooler, who gets assigned a project. While researching for that project, he finds a picture of himself on a missing persons website, only to discover that his whole life has been a lie, people are after him, and then him and Karen, his next-door neighbor, are on the run for the rest of the movie. I play Nathan. He is a normal high school kid, has fun with his friends, parties, argues with his parents, girl problems, all that normal teenage stuff. And then he's thrown into a situation that turns his whole life upside down. And he has to adjust to that and become a totally different person by the end of the movie. Lily Collins plays Karen. She's extremely talented. We have a lot of fun together. She brings a lot to the character. Maria Bello plays Mara, and she's super, super sweet. And obviously an incredibly talented actress. And I had a really emotional scene with her in my bedroom when she tells me she's not my mother. So that was intense. But I couldn't have had anybody better to play that role opposite with. So she was tremendous. Jason Isaacs plays Kevin, and he is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. And their father-son relationship is really intense, and he's really stern with Nathan. So before cameras roll, we're joking around, and as soon as the cameras roll, I mean, we got to go into father-son mode. And we spent a lot of time choreographing a fight scene that was pretty cool. In the backyard, we had this awesome boxing fight scene where Kevin and Nathan go at it, and that was a lot of fun. The Sigourney Weaver plays Dr. Bennett. When I heard she was going to be playing this role, I was like, no way. I can't believe I'm just going to have the opportunity to work with Sigourney Weaver. She was here for a week filming, and we had so much fun. She is so gracious, such an awesome woman to work with. I learned a lot from her, and I'm just honored to be able to say I worked with her. John Singleton is directing Abduction. He is one of the most passionate people I've ever met. He loves this movie, everything about it, all the characters, and we've had a lot of fun together. He's teaching me a lot, and that's all I can ask for. He's been doing a great job. We've been having a lot of fun, and he does great with the action. All the action looks amazing. But even more importantly, he pulls emotion out of every single character. I've always loved action movies, and that's why I loved this movie so much. It is a great action movie, but it's not just that. There is so much more. I've had the opportunity to do quite a lot of crazy stunts. I slid down this huge glass thing in PNC Park. I got to do some parkour moves in PNC, jumping off walls. I've had fight scenes. I got to have this awesome boxing scene with my father in the backyard. We did film one day during an actual game. The Pirates played the Mets. The stadium was sold out. It was awesome. And it was pretty cool. It was hectic because we only had 3 hours to shoot everything. So it was pretty tough. And actually, it was the shortest baseball game I've ever been to. It lasted like 2 hours and 18 minutes. So we ran out of time, but it was a lot of fun. Got some great shots in, and then after that, we had 4 days where we had the stadium to ourselves. What makes Abduction so exciting to watch is just watching the journey that Nathan goes through from the beginning of the film to the end. Like I said, he starts out as a normal high school kid, and by the end, he's a young man that's dealt with quite a lot. So to watch that ride from beginning to end is like, it's emotional too. There's so much going on. There's going to be a lot of action, a lot of different action. There's going to be car chases, explosions, a lot of running, fight scenes. It's been a lot of fun to make. It's been challenging, but I know it's going to look super cool.